Hey, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Redstone9X here and welcome back to another command block tutorial video. Now today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do command block armor commands in Minecraft. And what I mean by that is, you can probably guess by the title that these commands will allow you to give you a set of command block like armor that can give you quite overpowered abilities when you wear the full armor set. Now the previous one I did was the wind armor command, so if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Link will be in the description down below after you finish watching this video. And by the way, shout out to Michael71147 aka Bragcraft for suggesting this video idea, so this one is for you, buddy. And now, before I go into more details on what those commands are to make this work, you know the drill. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that guys, let us start today's video. Okay guys, so here are all the commands right here, so it is a handful of commands into making this all work out. And, as always, I will leave a link in the description down below so you guys can copy and paste them into your world later on. Now, let's start this video. So first off, as always, I'm going to demonstrate how this works. So I got my command block armor set, and as you can see, they all have the max level of protection on here, which is level 255, including feather falling as well. Now, unfortunately, you cannot do level 1000 enchantment like you could in the older version. For some reason, they decide to cap it out to 255, but believe me, this is max level, so this will do for now. So anyway, when I put on the full armor set, you actually get this special book right here called the Command Block Armor Book, which has full access to all your OP items and OP abilities, which we're going to go over right now. So when you open it up, we're going to start with the items and weapons that we got over here real quick, then work our way to the additional powers later on. So now let's get into it. So first we got is the one-hit KO sword, which you guys probably would guess that it would have level 255 sharpness, the max level you can get. So we're going to grab a bunch of mobs to test this on. Let's head over here and test it out. So as expected, using the sword, boom, boom, and they're all gone, just like that. Hence the name One Hit KO Sword. Same thing for a pillager. Vindicator, gone. Ravager, also gone. For wardens, they might be a little bit tougher to crack. So as you just saw there, they're not exactly the easiest ones to go down, so at least the one-hit KO sword kind of lives up to the name, at least for most mobs. For the warden, not so much, but we'll come back to this guy a little later on. So for now, just gonna finish it off in creative mode, because we got a lot more of the OP items to cover. Okay guys, so the next two items that we're gonna go over are the Fast Pickaxe V2 and the OP Fortune Pickaxe V2. Let's get both of these. And you guys, for those of you who have watched my command block tutorial videos for a long time, you guys will probably remember these types of pickaxes. Like, years ago I did a video called the OP Pickaxe Commands videos, and that was pretty much a favorite on the channel, so you should go check out that video after you finish watching this one, which will be in the description. So anyway, if you guys do remember how it works, then you'll know what to expect, but for those who don't, allow me to demonstrate. Straight up mining as quick as I possibly can. Like, look at this. The best pickaxe you can possibly get or use in your Minecraft world. And I named it V2 because one, you could only do the max level 255, and the second is netherite was not a thing back to when I made that video, so that's why I named it V2, in case you guys were wondering. So yeah, this is the power of the fast pickaxe right here, so I'm just gonna quickly reset the field real quick, so I can show off the fortune level next. So as expected, you can get a bunch of stacks of these ores just by mining one. It may be slightly slower than the fast pickaxe, but at least you're gonna get a lot of valuables in the process. As they say, sometimes slow and steady wins the race. I guess in this case of the fortune pickaxe anyway. Pretty handy. So now let's move on to the next item, so give me a second to clean all this up first.
Meanwhile.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the next OP item, which is the one-shot bow. And of course we got a couple of arrows too. So the one-shot bow has a max level of power on it, flame, punch, and infinity. I know I have infinity on here, but I thought you can never have too many arrows anyway, just in case you decide to use other weapons like a regular bow or crossbow and that sort of thing. But really, you probably would just be using the one-shot bow. Let's be honest here. So as you can expect, the one-shot bow pretty much lives up to its name as well. Like usually most mobs would not stand a ghost of a chance against this bow. Vindicators. Goodbye. Ravagers. Not quite. And of course, Wardens. And for the Warden, oh, hold on, I got dark real quick. And as you saw for the Warden, it only took like about 2 shots, so it's mostly 1 shot for most mobs, so you can see how powerful this bow is. Even the toughest mobs didn't stand a chance, even if it took more than 1 hit. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's move on to the next item, which is the lightning rod. So this was also another favorite on the channel, which I did about years ago, which I'll leave that video down below. So you guys could probably already guess how this is gonna work without me having to explain it. So now, let's do this. Lightning. Let's get him. Doesn't this bring back some good memories of you smiting your enemies with the powerful lightning rod? Ravagers, give me a break. Not a chance. Okay, maybe they had some chance there, but still, eventually, they all end up the same way. Defeated. Some take longer than others, though. But yeah, that's the power of the lightning rod. Okay, so now let's move on to the next item, which is the super positive potion and the super negative potion. So when drinking the super positive potion, you get a bunch of effects for 10 seconds, as you see here. This is definitely perfect for combat, and even to help you out a bit if you're in a tough battle. Again, nope, that's the pillagers. Let me get the ravagers. Even if you're not using the weapons that could possibly one-shot them, this is still pretty good to have. Plus, it gives you health boosts as well. And with that, hold on, let me just do effect clear. Let's move on to the super negative potion. Now this is for if you want to troll your friends pretty much. Or if you want to use this on mobs, then this is the one to do so. So with this, it pretty much gives you nausea, blindness, weakness, mining fatigue, poison, slowness, and infested. So pretty much a deadly combination, especially when you have the new potion effect infested on there as well, spawning in silverfish as you take damage from the poison. So you definitely do not want to get hit with this potion, no siree. Otherwise, you'll be in a world of hurt. Well, not really, but still, just as deadly. Okay, so now let's move on to our final item, which is the unstable TNT. So this pretty much works like normal TNT. Hold on, let me change the field real quick. So this pretty much works like normal TNT, except when you punch it, it will ignite right away. So pretty much no need for flint and steel or using fire arrows and that sort of thing to light them up. So if you set down a good amount of them and have mobs near it, then it can do a good amount of damage to them before they even reach you, which can be pretty handy. Okay, so with that out of the way, now we're going to move on to the additional powers that this book also contains. So some of the other powers include you can change the time of day to day or night, like so, and like this too, where we're going to change it to daytime. And then we're going to move on to some other cool overpowered ones that will stop and resume time. Note that the stop time feature will also halt the armor effects as well until you unfreeze time. So let me demonstrate. Best way to do that is with pillagers. So when they're about to fire, I'm going to open the book. Oh, that was a little too late. Let me try again. Hit me with your best shot. And now we're going to freeze time. And with that, look at that. Every entity, including the time of day, is frozen still, except for the player. So this gives you an incredible advantage, and gives you a wide variety of things you can do. Like even do this. When you're about to shoot your bow, your arrows will be ready to go in place to take out these pillagers. And you can even hit them once too if you even wanted to. And then all you gotta do is just press the resume time feature and they're pretty much gone, just like that. Like, you cannot tell me that is incredibly overpowered than the others I've shown you. It's ridiculous. Okay, now let's move on to the other ones, the last few ones. These ones are pretty much simple, which gives you infinite night vision, which is perfect for seeing in the dark, like so. This one gives you infinite slow falling, which is perfect for if you end up falling from high places. And of course, the clear effects one. I didn't want to show that to you earlier because, well, we were still going over the potions and that sort of thing. But yeah, that is pretty much all of the powers that this command block armor book gives you. And of course, when you're not wearing the full armor set, all of the OP items, including the book itself, will disappear. Okay, so now that you've seen that, let's go over the commands into making this all work out, so be back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so first things first, we're gonna go over the scoreboards that make the lightning rod work out. Starting with this one. So it's scoreboard objectives add, and then you do lightning_rod right here. And then you do minecraft.custom:minecraft.damage_dealt right here. And then this command over here simply removes that scoreboard if needed. Pretty standard stuff. Okay guys, so now we're gonna go over the commands into activating the command block armor set bonus. And like all my other armor videos in the past, make sure the redstone is exactly as you see here. Starting with this one, which detects if the player is wearing the full armor set. So it's execute at P, run, execute if items, entity at A, and then we do armor.head, and then you put in all the information for the special leathered helmet named command block helmet, as you see here. And then we do run, execute if items, entity at A, and then we do armor.chest instead. And then you put in all the information for the command block chest plate, as you see here. And then we do the same thing, except we need to replace this with armor.legs. And then put in all the information for the command block leggings, as you see here. And then lastly, same thing as all the others, except we need to change this to armor.feet. And then put in all the information for the command block boots, as you see here. And then make sure you set this command to always active as well. So they have a resto comparator like this and one over here, but we're going to start going this way first. So this brings us to our next command, which gives you the command block armor book. So it's just a simple execute at P, run, item replace entity at P, and then you do hotbar.for, and then you put in all the information for the special written book named Command Block Armor Book, as you see here. And it is pretty much a very long command considering there's a lot of commands within it.
Six and a half hours later. 2,000 years later.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to the commands which will activate the lightning rod itself. Starting with this one, which will activate the scoreboard and summon lightning too. So it's execute if entity at P, and inside brackets we do MBT equals, inside curly brackets we do selected item, colon, ID colon, Minecraft colon blaze rod, and they do count colon 1, and then we do components colon, and inside these curly brackets we do Minecraft custom data right here, and then we do lightning underscore rod colon 1b here, so that way it will detect the lightning rod itself. Close all these brackets, and then we want to do run execute at A, and inside brackets we do scores equals, inside curly brackets we do lightning underscore rod equals 1, 2 dots at the end, close both brackets, then we do run execute at E, inside brackets we do MBT equals hurt time colon 10 seconds, close these brackets, and then we do run summon lightning bolt right over here. Now this command over here pretty much gives you resistance just to stop any lightning damage, because the lightning will spawn close enough to you that will deal damage, so this will try to stop that sort of thing from happening. So here is just a simple execute at P, run effect to give at P, Minecraft colon resistance for 1 second, 4 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. And same thing with this command, except it gives you fire resistance for any fire damage that comes your way. So here you just put fire resistance for 1 second, 4 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect as well. Then this command over here simply resets the scoreboard. So it's scoreboard players reset at A, and inside brackets we do scores equals, inside color brackets lightning underscore rod equals 1, 2 dots at the end, close both brackets, so pretty much same stuff, and then we just put the same scoreboard name right over here. And make sure you set this chain command block to unconditional as well as always active as well, otherwise it will not work properly. So now we're going to move on to these commands right here, which will get rid of the items once you take off the armor set, or at least one piece of it. Starting with this one. So here is just a simple execute at P, run clear at P, and then you put in all the information for the special command block book, as you see right here. We're not going to go through all of that again because it is an incredibly long command, as I just showed you earlier. So same thing with this command right over here, except this is for the special netherite sword named One Hit KO sword right here. Same thing with this one, except this is for the fast pickaxe V2. Same thing with this one, which is for the OP fortune pickaxe V2 right over here. Same thing for the one-shot bow right over here. Same thing for the lightning rod right over here. Same thing for the super positive potion, as you see here. Same thing for the super negative potion right over here. And of course, same thing for the unstable TNT, as you see right here. Pretty standard stuff. And yeah, that is pretty much command block armor commands in Minecraft. And that, my friends, is gonna wrap up for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. apart from that, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next week in the next one. Goodbye.